Welcome. This is part 2 tutorial. In this tutorial, I show you how to insert or register data, how to search or select, how to delete and other operations. So follow this tutorial attentively. I hope you had followed the first login form that is used in this form, and I connected this form with my form by using form validations or login using username and password. This assume that you are logged in and you are working with your company. You want to register the customer details or the employee details. You are table initially created here an employee table. This table including 4 columns: full name, ID, gender, and positions. With this 4 column, I need 4 different forms admission or text boxes and a number of buttons. For this button that I use this for register. For register, I can say save or register, naming of them. Here, if a unnecessary card there, you want to delete, I can delete there. Any other operations I can do. You had in classroom this all operations. This is easy for you. And the first one is just like in columns. This full name. The first one is a full name. This the one just full name, entire full name or other thing I can say here. This level is, and second column is employee. Can say what's problem? What's problem? Technique property here. This is scanning now. Text here level 2 activities and employee ID necessary thing. Next one is the next column for database is gender. For gender, it's whether male or female. I use instead of using text box, I can use here for this. I can use combo box. It's a nice thing. Drop down menu. So it's combo box. This combo box is can search or can do this, can see so right here, search here, probably so MB is coming double click here, it appears. So from this you can select from the default form. Here is an arrow sign, click here and then take edit item, then first male, next female. Options are there. So initially looks select gender. So with this in text property, changes. Here is text property. Here is text. Put here select gender size. Size. So drop down menu appear and select it all. So this gender. Column for gender. The last one is position, the word position. This can be also a combo box. Number of positions are there. So I can use combo box to here. So maybe this one. Just copy this and paste. Because the positions are always limited. With no positions, maybe staff, maybe administrator, maybe secretary or other. So edit items. Admin, delete this all available. Let once enter, then admin. Next, secretary. Let's call it straight or no? This custom or staff. Custom. Other any. You can say guard. Outdoor worker, cleaner, any other servants driver, and if any others contact manager can be there also. Manager, system admin, can say here. Other source of handle. So a number of selections. So what is select now? Gender select position ሜዲቭ በሚለው መጥራት እንችላለን ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ እነዚህ አራቱ አሁን ምንድነው የሚባለው ሜዲቭ ፖዚሽን በሚለው መጥራት እንችላለን። ፖዚሽን አራት ኮለሞችን አዘጋጅተናል። አንደኛው ሬጂስተር፣ አንደኛው ዲሊት ነው። በሬጂስተር እንግባና ወደ ኮድ ሳይት እንገባለን። የመጀመሪያው ስራው ዳታቤዝን አድ ማድረግ ነው። የዳታቤዝ ሊንኩን በቀደሙ መሰረት .sql ክላይንት በሚለው አድ እናድርግና ልክ እንዳደረግነው ሁሉ በስኬል ኮኔክሽን መጀመሪያ ክሬት እናደርጋለን። ፓሱ ነው ሰማት ኮን ፓሱ ስኬል ኮኔክሽን እንጂ መሃል ላይ ቺን ፓዞ ቀደም እዚህ ጋር የጸጥመናት የራሷ ስለሆነች እዚህ ጋር ያገኛትን ራሷን እዚህ እንዳይመታለን ማለት ነው። እዚህ ካስከፈ ያለው እንዳይመታለን ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ ባዙ ተመሳሳይ ነው። ሊሚት የለው እዚህ ታውቅ ስላለበት ነው። ስለዚህ ቦትን ዋን ሬጂስትሬሽን ነው። እነዚህ ትራይ የሚሉትን እንዳለ እንጠቀምና cache exception can say any and so after throw message here using message box dot show message to be thrown so p dot message and during try database is opened, so I have to close here too. So now it's in the try position. So in the try, first initially two things you have to know, which is one is opening the database performed, and after the end connection closed or closing the database is performed. This should be not comma, this should be a point. Yeah. ስለዚህ በዚህ መሰረት አላቸው በመግባት ኮድ እንጽፋለን። የመጀመሪያው ኮድ ስኩዌል ኮማንድ ነው። የስኩዌል ኮማንድ የሚያደርግልን ነው ትዕዛዙን የሚቀበል ማለት ነው። ስኩዌል ኮማንድ ውስጥ እንገባለን። ሁለት ፓራሜትሮችን እንደሚቀበሉ እናውቃለን። ከቀደመው ጀምሮ የምናወራው ነው። የመጀመሪያው ኢንሰርት ስቴትመንት ነው። ስኩዌል ስቴትመንት ውስጥ ኢንሰርት ኢንቶ what the name of this table, which is employee table, employee table, employee table, these capital is employee table values እንደኛ በቅንፍ ውስጥ ነው የምናደርገው። መጀመሪያ ሲንግል ካት ደብል ካት ኔክስት ፕላስ እዚህ መጀመሪያው ቴክስት ቦክስ በዚህ ከዚህ ቀድመን ቴክስት ቦክሶች ማግኘት አለብን። መጀመሪያው ቴክስት ቦክስ ዋን ነው እዚህ እንደምታዩት። ሁለተኛው ደግሞ ቴክስት ቦክስ 2 ነው። ሶስተኛው ኮምቦ ቦክስ 1 ነው። ኮምቦ ቦክስ 1 ነው። አራተኛው ኮምቦ ቦክስ 2 ነው የሚሆነው። ሁለቱም ትክክል ናቸው። ስለዚህ እዚህ መሰረት first I had both text box 1 dot text as next copy paste reuse this code by session comma paste comma paste comma paste. So the This one is text box 2. The remaining is combo box, not text box. So I do here, deleting the remaining, the existing, and then I say combo box 1 dot selected item. Selected item. Yeah, selected item. This is syntax. Here we say text box dot text, but it's inside the selected item. Whether the item is text or number or anything selected to be. There's similarly here also. Do combo box 2 dot selected item. It is had completed the SQL statement, and also we had announced the price where data to be stored. So next thing is execute cmd dot execute and query. Then to pass a message box successfully. Wait, not so, no, successful or not so. See successfully registered cancel. Then I need to take for register. Cancel that. Complete this. So let's check. The starting is login. Yeah, you have this before admin. The password is 123. Login. Yes, correctly working. Now I can insert here to reveal failure David. This account enemy is working. Imply this and 23 smart number. Its gender is I can say male. Position is a system admin, I can say. Let's click register. Successfully registers. Nice thing. So this thing is registered successfully. I can say here at other ID. Again take register. A number of things registered there. So I click this one. Auto register is successful. The registration is working successful. Let's to delete some records, but I use delete option here. So similarly, copy paste this one. These options. Using it for delete, the ID must be presented. So if no ID there, the system should take validations. If text box 2 ID means text box 2 dot text as equals to empty, if no ID is presented, the system should ask for ID. Yeah, what's wrong here? Yes, there should be there. Yes. Message box to be displayed is that please enter correct ID number to the record you want to delete sources, and then this that text box to focus. Do focus means cursor moving in that focus. Else, if there is IDs presented, so try and cache works going on. Else, try scale command insert into, we say that delete row employee table, where can say where it is imp ID ID is equal to text box 2 dot text is only this nothing, no other thing. Now there are this answer options. Was wrong? No, this select and this one. and this one. Copy this can do compromise further. This will be no list per shade. Yes, delete from employee table where employee is equals to something. So tries to delete. Before deleting, we should ask a confirmation. So that to handle this, we need a dialog result. Dialog result DR is equals to new dialog result. How is that here? Dialog result, okay? Yes. Then assign this DR to the message box. Yeah. Dot show. Termination and then are you sure you want to delete the repetitions? Sorry for my eyes. Haircut from employee tab. Haircut, which haircut? Haircut which is presented in the text box. To the text. This haircut. Copy this one. This haircut. Haircut text box to the text from employee tab. Asking. Then title for this as con deletion. So it's correct this field or not? I don't take those installations. For this, I need to think which one is message box. One thing is message box. Message box icon, not icon. Message box buttons. No, message box buttons dot yes no. And message box icon next and dot customer. So this is validation. If user clicks on DR is equals to dialog results dot yes. If click yes, and I think this one executing the deletion operations. So we delete the deletion and display the message. This one is correct. So we can delete by using this syntax. Delete from employee tab where employee ID is presented in text box 2. Then selecting this ID number and delete the record actually to use this ID number from the data table. And by checking with this, if the user click yes, the execution going on or deletion going on, unless it's select out. Okay, let's check this one. Have to log in and enter admin. Okay. So that I think that somehow I said let's take ID number, any ID number which is M777. This is the research system, maybe which is a mail, which is positions, maybe anything, and let's register. Okay, successful. So you know that this ID number is there in the database. This ID number is in the database. MPT, make this MPT, make this MPT, and this MPT. Let's on searching is no there, but let delete and with the records there or not. Are you sure you want to delete record imp 777 from employee table? Yes, click, it's deleted. Whether there or not, you can show by using search. Let's do this and check by searching this. So for searching, use this button. To search, use this button, search, and double click on that button, copy paste the bilevel records, almost similar, including this one, here paste any missing or remaining there. Yeah, no problem. Searching is so similar with it, depends on ID number. Please enter correct ID number to the record you want to view. Click on view. Yeah, ask us this one. Then the statement there is select, not delete. Select star from everything where ID number is. Yeah, it's correct. No other definition. Then other remaining are removed from this. This is not necessary here. Necessary thing, unnecessary things. This also. Here we need a Sql reader, record data reader. Read is equals to new Sql data reader, and then rd dot read. No. What he missed there is Yatum execute is cmd dot execute reader. Execute reader, yes. I will do this one. Then by using if statement, here is if rd dot read. Yes, this nothing. I remove this part. If read, if correctly had data is obtained from the table, so text box 1 dot text can be rd and the system as full name. Full name is the column header. Here is you see full name. Come out of this dots. Sorry for this hurriness. To string. We did this in classroom. Text box 2 is already provided, so combo box 1 dot text as equals to rd, that is gender. This column header, gender. Come out of this dot to string. What's the problem here? This one is gender, and combo box 2 dot text is equals to rd square brackets then plus what's that? Position dot to string. So that three እነዚህ ሶስቶቹ በዚህ መልክ ዲስፕሌይ ማድረግ እንችላለን። የሪከርድ ውስጥ አለ እንደምለው ለማየት የሚያስችሉን ነገሮች ናቸው ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ እስቲ እናደርጋለን። ስለዚህ እንግዲህ ሎጊን ማድረግ ግዴታ ነው ነው ለማለፍ ለሶስት ሎጊን እንመዝግበው አንድ ሪከርድ እንደቀደሙ ቫሪያብል የሆነ ነገር ሰጥተን ኢምፕ 00 ኦር ነው ነምበር እናደርግ 8848 እናደርግነው ፒኤምኤል አድርገናል ፖዚሽን ሰማት ስታፍ ብለናል እዛ ሬጂስተር ብለናል። አሁን ኢምፕ 88 የሚለው ይሄ ኮፒ አድርገን ይዘናልና አለ ሪከርድ ውስጥ እነዚህን ኢምፕቲ እናደርግ ሴሌክቲንግ ኢምፕቲ ልና ቆምና እስቲ ሰርች እንነካው ኢምፕራይድ ነክተን ሰርችን ብንነካ ያመጣናል አምጣውና ማለት ነው። ይሄን ዲሊት እናደርግና እስቲ ያመጣለው ይድጋሜ እናለን ኢምፕራይድ ያው ሰርች አድርገናል ሰርች አድርገን አገኘን እስቲ ዲሊት እናደርግ yes እንበል successfully registered deleted ነው የሚባልበት እዛ ቅድም ቃል ስለተቀየረ ነው። ስቲል እናጥፋውና አሁን ሰርች ስንል ከተገኘ ዲሊሽን አልተሰራ ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ ስፔስ ያዘናትን ሰርች እንበል የለም። ስለዚህ አለመኖሩን እንዲገልጽ ቫሊዲቲን ሃንድል ማድረግ አለብን ማለት ነው። ሪድ አደረገ እንደዚህ ካላነበበ ግን ምን ማለት አለበት ኤልስ በሚለው ላይ ሜሴጅ ቦክስ እናመጣለን። ሜሴጅ ቦክስ dot show you can say that no no such record in the employee table. So title no records. ስለዚህ በዚህ ሁኔታ ሪከርድ ካለ ይመዝግባል እዛ ዲስፕሌይ ያለ። ስለዚህ በዚህ ቱቶሪያል ላይ ያያችሁት ዳታው እንዴት መመዝገብ እንደሚቻል፣ እንዴት ዲሊት ማድረግ እንደሚቻልና እንዴት ሰርችውን ማየት እንደሚቻል አይተናል። ዲፕ አፕዴቲንግም ለዚያው ቀላል ነው፣ በዛው የምታዩት ነው የሚሆነው። ስለዚህ በሚቀጥለው ሶስተኛው ፓርት ላይ ደግሞ ይህንን ዳታ ወደ አንድ ዳታ ቪው ላይ እንዴት ዲስፕሌይ ማድረግ እንደምንችል እናሳያለን፣ ማሳያችኋለሁ። ተከታተሉልኝ። አሁን በዚህ ይህን ሴክሽን እናቆማለን። መልካም ቆይታ።